Good morning, Nevada Utah Conference, especially UTLTs and their mentors and Pathfinders who are high school age who are thinking about TLT. So, I am putting here in this video everything related to TLT and camporee in Gillette, Wyoming. The division just had its last update 2 nights ago. They had a big a national call of all the directors from all the conferences just for the TLT at Camporee. It was a big 2 hour call, lots of information, and that got me thinking I should share some more information with you guys. I know we gave you guys information back in the last several calls and some emails that went out and stuff. But some of that, half a year ago, you might not even remember it was all said then. And there's a few things have changed. So I just want to put it all here, neat and nice little bundle for you guys. You be fresh in your minds. And now our conference is also going to do a last Q&A this next Sunday as well. So if you have questions, you can bring them there about what you hear here, or text me or email me the questions, and I will answer them. So here goes. So, the TLTs at Camporee. First, let's go with what our conference has asked our TLTs to do. Okay. So our conference has asked our TLTs to, one, do their normal role that they do at Camporee. So the things our TLTs do for us at Camporee is, one, they help organize the worship service, the devotional service in the morning. So that would be, and in the evening, but at Gillette and like Union Camporee, we don't do evening because they got the program for us, right? We're all excited to see the program of Moses and all that. So they just have the morning for us for division, and we need the usual worship devotional in the morning, not long, short. They have the opening prayer, few songs, helping facilitate the if they have something else they want to do, they can. It's their worship after all. We have a devotional from a pastor, but if a TLT wants to take the devotional, they're more than welcome to do so. And then we have announcements. I usually do the announcements, but they want to do the announcements for me, they can do them too. It's their program. And as the rules go, it's that they they have the say over the morning program and for devotion. Okay. That's the first thing the TLTs are going to be doing. I recommend each night before they meet, 15 minutes just to make sure the next morning they're all on the same page. Maybe they can practice some songs, compare lists. So they, like, who knows what song? Different churches have different favorites. I'd also recommend they maybe bring some of their lyrics with them. I know a lot of them, they like to pull them up on their smartphones, but cell service may be spotty there. So maybe pre-download it, have it on your phone already, or a printed copy with you already. If you have a musical instrument you like to play, that would be awesome. If you can play, the music, great. So I know sometimes we get guitars or ukuleles, but even if you play the clarinet, I'm fine with Father Abraham with the clarinet. So it's whatever you guys want to do, whatever you have. Part of the team leadership training is teaching you guys how to lead out. We give you the tools, but then you guys get to practice using them. So, and then whatever you guys need backed up from the conference, you just tell us what you need and we provide. So, um, that's every morning. The first one will be Tuesday, and then the last one will be Saturday morning. Okay. The next thing TLTs usually do for our conference is morning inspection. So when we do inspection, the TLTs take care of that. We'll assign an area coordinator to walk with them, and they will do the inspecting. We'll help if any questions arise. Same way we always do. So the older ones, you guys know how this is done. You're veterans, you're experts, you know how this is done almost better than I do now. The younger ones, don't worry, we'll teach you. If you've never done it before with us, that's first time for everything. We will teach you. Everybody had a first time, and so don't worry about it. You'll just work with them. Their TLTs are a great bunch. They love new TLTs to join them, and they're always glad to teach what they know to the next group. So very excited there. So so now our next thing our conference has asked is that the TLTs support the conference honor. That's the honor the conference is sponsoring. Okay, and that's our lashing yard because we have all the material supplies. The conference has invested quite a bit of money into that honor. And we will ask you each to do one session at the yard. Okay, you don't have to be there all week. Actually, please don't be there all week. I want you to go do many, many activities. I want you to do one morning or afternoon during the week at our lashing yard. Okay, so those are the three things that you need to do as a TLT. Now, if you don't have time for the third one because your club forgot that that's something we asked you guys to do 6 months ago, and they have you solid booked and you have no time to do anything with us, I will understand. I'll just be very disappointed in your leaders for forgetting that you were supposed to do that. But don't worry about it. Mr. Vernon understands, okay? Next thing. Part of your TLT requirements for some of you is worship planning, okay? This will count for all your worship planning. Also, I forget if it's in the Voyager or the guide level track. You also have some worship planning and leading out that you need to do. You lead out here, it counts. You can have, pretty much before your year even starts, or if you didn't get it done last year, whichever, all your worship planning requirements if you're in one of those levels. Okay, so if you're a guide and it asks you to lead out in a worship, well, if you're a guide for my TLTs and you help lead out in the worship, you're good to go, which is really nice. Being Pathfinders for the year doesn't officially start till September 1, but it's only a few weeks away, so I think we can let it count. And you're good to go already for one of your requirements before the year even started. Or if for some reason you didn't get it done last year, I know it happens, okay? Don't give me the excuses. It just happens, right? And you didn't get that one that you didn't have a chance to lead a worship service out and it's a hole on your card. You come help lead out. We fill that hole. All done, all taken care of. Yay. Get the advanced ribbon bar on there, right? So very good for you. It can count for some of your requirements. For those TLTs, the older ones, working on their master guide has some worship elements in it. If you guys remember, working with the conference worship team in the morning also can count. So those of you guys work, those TLTs, those older ones, those 11th and 12th grader ones who've started their master guide, also, again, it can count. So make certain you can get credit for everything you can when you can, right? All right. Next thing, let's skip over. That's the conference side. Oh, something in my eye. Sorry. Division side. Allergies have been, I don't know. Well, you guys all know me. Me and allergies are just a thing, right? So I do apologize. All right. Okay. The division side. The division has put out an awesome clarification. The division has said you had to do 4 hours of volunteering through the TLT pavilion to get your 4-hour pin. Now they've clarified that any TLT volunteering through your conference program or your union program or the TLT Pavilion can get you the TLT volunteering pin. So, for those of you guys who are worried you didn't have time to go over there and get it, let's look at some math here for you. So, you got to do 4 hours to get the pin. Okay. So, if you do worship every morning with the conference, which is part of your duties, right? Right. That's probably half hour every morning, I'm guessing, maybe 45 minutes. Let's call it 30 minutes just for easy math. And then we have inspection. That'll be Sabbath morning, right? So that is about what, 2 hours? So 4 days. Let's see, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. There's 2 hours right there, plus Sabbath. So there's 2.5 hours, plus 2 hours Sabbath. You're up to 4.5 hours already. Well, that means you could miss one, and you'd still have enough. So you, by just doing the morning worship and stuff in conference with us, could get your pin. That's pretty awesome, I think, for you guys. And then they have another level of volunteering. If you do 12 hours, you get the TLT volunteer shirt, which they're going to take down your name, your size, your conference, and they're going to order those shirts specially for you and send a box to the conference office. And I'm going to get this box with all your names in it, what size shirt you have, and the note telling me you guys did your 12 hours. And then I have to get them to you. And we're thinking right now probably leadership convention or basic staff training in your area. Depends on how soon the box gets here. If it gets here September for your basic staff area, then we probably could get it to you then. If not, probably leadership convention in October. I mean, I can't imagine it coming later than that. Usually these things usually take a month or two. So that's my initial thought. We'll see how it works, right? If it doesn't work that way, we'll mail them to your home church with a note saying this is for so and so. All right. Let's see. Where was it? Oh yeah, 12 hours. Get you the shirt. It's a pretty nice shirt. They just revealed it. It's black with the camporee logo big on it. They custom added the TLT logo into the top of the Moses patch logo. And there's some writing which I couldn't see because it was too small. Well, on my computer screen. Once it's on you, of course, it'll be big. But on my little computer screen, looking at the thumbnail, I couldn't read it. But it looked really nice. So when they were showing them, so you get that for 12 hours. So we've already established the mornings can get you 4 hours. One session on the lashing yard should get you another 4. So that is 8 hours. If you volunteer one more session through the TLT building, there you go. You got all 12. So this should be very easy for you guys to get your t-shirt and your pin. Now, let's talk about the divisions. Well, let me mention the paperwork first. So we'll have the volunteer hour form and we'll fill it out saying how many hours you did and we'll sign it. We'll give you that piece of paper and you'll be taking it to TLT headquarters to show them how many hours you did. And when they see how many hours you did, then you'll get your pin and then you'll go back to them when you got your 12 and they'll set you up to get your shirt. So we'll have those papers for you. You don't have to worry about printing them off the website and bringing your own. We'll have those for you. Okay. And then any honor station you volunteer at will also probably have them. So you won't need to worry about it. And they'll have some at the TLT station too. So don't worry about getting the right forms. We'll have them. Okay. Next thing. I'm going to talk about the building a little bit. The TLT building, let me share where it is just so you guys can know. Let me grab the map. Share. Okay, here we are. All right, this is Pacific Union up here. Let me zoom in just a little bit more. A little more, a little more. Okay, here we go. There we are. Oh, see, here's the evening program for UTLTs. Here we are, right so close. It's going to be awesome. The closest we've ever been to the conference. So our conference is right here. This is our conference. So you just got to walk down this way to Energy Hall, straight down. Well, you don't want to go around these guys' campsite. This is the international area, by the way. So you're going to get to walk right by all the international clubs, do pin trading with the international kids right on your way. And as everybody remembers, international pins are hot. So another bonus for you guys. Energy Hall right here is where the TLT pavilion will be, in with the education booths. Now, a few things you want to know about Energy Hall. One, it has toilets that really flush. Okay, I know that was high on your list of questions. Two, it has AC. Three, it has a special gathering room for TLTs. If that doesn't make you excited, I don't know what will. AC seems like a big selling point to me, especially how hot this summer's been. All right. But in Energy Hall here is all the education booths from around the NAD. All right. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. That's just another picture of the map right here. All right. So it'll be in here. There's many doors in. There's watering stations around it. Right here's complex. That's where most of the honors are done, but there'll be honors in the other buildings and stuff around as well. And then, of course, around the outside, there'll be lots of honors as well in pavilions and stuff. So you can be right on the edge of everything. Real short walk to everything. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing. All right. The education, the division has convinced the education department of the value of TLTs. Okay. UTLTs know how awesome you guys are. Us directors on the conference level, we know how awesome you are. But outside of that, a lot of people didn't know how awesome you were. Okay. But the word is getting out. University campuses, I was told one campus hired 100 Adventist youth to work on the campus, and over half of them quit by the end of the year. Well, they did a study of the ones they had and found out almost all the ones that kept working were also former TLTs. And they went, wait. The TLTs were reliable and the rest of these kids weren't? What's up with that? Who are these TLTs? These universities have looked into what we teach you, the training you go into, and they found you guys very reliable. And they want more to do with you. And so what's happened is the universities, also for the first time ever, all of them are going to be represented here at Camporee. They're all going to have an honor they're sponsoring, as well as also sponsoring their university. They want you to come, right? They're going to have things about all their programs and stuff. Wall to Wall is going to talk about their great music and their engineering, La Sierra, their nursing, all the selling points they have, right? But they're also sponsoring honors. And they're also asking for TLT volunteers to help them teach these honors. And that is so they can get to meet you. They want to meet you as much as I say you probably want to meet them, because you're going to want to know what kind of school they are. Because you come out of TLT and high school, you're going to be looking at college. You want to go to a community college, a state college, or do you want to go to one of our colleges, right? So you want to know what's out there. A lot of times you guys just don't know what we have to offer unless you've visited or done something to become familiar with our Adventist colleges. And sometimes you know about one or two or three of them, but you certainly don't know about 11 of them. So they're all going to be there, and they're all wanting to be your friend. They want to know all about you, who you are, what you do. You're going to be helping them teach an honor. They're going to give you a packet about their university and why you should come there. Make sure you ask them about TLT scholarships. Okay. They like to put their money where it's valued. TLTs also are more likely to finish college. Wow, fancy that. Leaders who do the hard work and show up, finish. You guys are amazing. They're realizing you're amazing. So there's going to be a lot of effort put in to helping you guys connect with these different colleges. And also the division leadership team will be there leading out in that building. So Pastor Tracy will be around. You might see Vandemont Griffin. You're going to be meeting up with the leaders of our church there. You're going to be able to get to know them. And in the Adventist world, very frankly, how far you can go in our system, a lot of it depends on who you know. You go to a college and you know that boy's dean, you know the women's dean, or you're at you're somewhere and you know a conference official who lives there and you can plug into. They can help keep you connected to your church, your Adventist heritage as you go through school. Maybe you're not in an Adventist school, but you're at a state college or something. But you know local officials, you know Adventists who live in the area, people already you can connect to, right? So this is big for you guys. And of course, there's the honor you're going to earn while teaching it. And that let me put into my next point is the TLTs. As you guys go out to volunteer at different honors, you help teach it, you earn it, right? So you can, well, the other younger kids are just off earning a patch. You can also be off earning a patch, but you got to help teach it to earn it. But you also get, if they finish the requirements at camporee, the instructor diamond to go with that patch. So let's say you get a patch, a diamond, and a pin saying you volunteered. Not a bad deal. All right. Now, if they didn't finish the honor there, which there's a lot of bigger honors where it's just impossible to finish that length of time, right? They'll have a home project they're assigned. If you finish the home project as well, there you go. You've earned it. And you still get your instructor diamond because it was a home project. You signed homework. You signed it. You did it. You're done. So no worries. Just make sure your leader, your club understands this. And if they don't understand it, you call me and I'll call them and I'll explain it to them. Because too many of our leaders do not understand instructor diamonds and teaching and earning. All right. Now, a word for the mentors. These TLTs are going to be off having tons of fun. And unless they're 18 and older, which I know a few of them are 18, they're like, yeah, but most of them aren't yet. I know you're counting down the days, the years, the months, whatever it is. They have to go with a mentor. Now, for you mentors, before you get all frowny face on me, well, the TLT's teaching it. You can be teaching as well. You can also get 4 hours. Get TLT mentors. It's a teamwork. We want you working with your TLTs, right? Remember, the TLTs don't do it for you, and you don't do it for them. You're supposed to be a team. So you go work with the TLT on teaching. I don't know what you'd be teaching, but whatever it is, the TLT gets it. So do you. You get another patch you hopefully didn't already have. You get an instructor diamond, which you may not have already had. You get the 4-hour volunteer pin with the TLT, right? And if you do 12 hours with your TLT, you also can get the shirt. So it's good to be a mentor. Oh, and you get to come with the TLTs to the building with real bathrooms and AC. So not a bad thing to be a TLT mentor. And also, you also get to meet all the people in the education department and stuff from all the different Adventist universities across the NAD. So, because we know you work with the youth and you want to be able to promote the best for your youth. And if you know what's out there, you can help them the best. So, this is going to be amazing. Now, there's some other volunteering activities for TLTs as well. TLTs can go help volunteer at the sporting events. You want to be a ref at a soccer game? That might be available. You want to be a let's see, what's one I heard? Oh yeah, they asking for people to volunteer on drill. They want people. They're still asking for volunteers. There's especially TLTs that help teach, or they want to help teach you as a TLT or their mentor how to judge the drill, because we don't have a lot of people around the NAD who know how to judge drill properly, right? There's some people, some really weird ideas out there, but this is Olympic style judging. You'll be part of the panel, and they will teach you how to judge drill. That's still available. And let me share my screen again with you guys. Right here, I think. Okay, this is on camporee.org. If you just go into the what do I want to call it, search engine at the top and just type in TLT, you can find this page real quick and easy without having to go down all the drop down stuff, right? But there's information on the TLT headquarters here, the shirt, the pins, the 4-hour blocks. Worship offering. You can help collect worship offering. That's always a cool one to do. Your Class A uniform, your TLT braid, you can be helping with that. There's some special service project areas. Just a whole lot of different opportunities as well. So you may want to go down through here and see what special things you might want to do. Okay. So there's just so much here for the TLTs. You guys are going to have an awesome event. They've really put a lot of thought into making it so the TLTs can get as connected to the adults as possible, and the adults are as connected to the TLTs as possible. They want to give you as many opportunities to have fun, to learn, and also serve. There has never been more thought put into a program for your age group in the Adventist Church ever. This is, I'm really excited what they've done for you guys. And I believe there's supposed to be some other TLT activities for just the TLTs. There's supposed to be, I think, a social one evening at the TLT hall. There's supposed to be like a meet and greet, an ice cream social I heard rumors about. I believe they're saving some surprises for you, so I hope I didn't like accidentally say something I shouldn't have. But all there just for you guys. Now, I did mention high school agers who are not TLT. Let me address that. So, if you want to be TLT for this upcoming Pathfinder year, you may join with the TLTs for the activities. All right, the NAD says just because you have not filed paperwork of your conference does not prevent you from volunteering with the TLTs. They want you to come check out TLT and see what you're missing out on. All right, they want to have you come and see all the things you could be doing all the time with TLT. Okay, so this is a real nice gesture on their part. So anybody high school age, if you're going into high school this fall, right, you can do the TLT activities. You just got to bring yourself a counselor with you, or come with the other TLTs and their mentor. Depends on what your church has, right? And you are free to, you can get the pin, the shirt. And if you decide that, you know what, it was fun, but not for me, that's okay. Or you might decide, you know what, yeah, found my people. We ask you to come back and sign up your Pathfinder with the conference. All right, we'll have paperwork for you just in case you're ready to sign up. All right. Those of you guys who maybe you meant to have signed up already and you haven't signed up already, you can fill out the TLT form online and send it to me before you go. Only TLTs already registered with the conference are going to be allowed to do inspection and worship and stuff. Okay. Now the lashing yard though, you can come in as TLT over there because it's part of we did register with the division and with their group. So we'll let you guys come in on that part. But part of the other half of the team, you want to be doing special in-conference stuff. if you're going to be doing inspection, worship, or if we come up with some other TLT thing in our conference, you need to be registered with our conference first. Okay. So there is a TLT form on our Pathfinder website. You go over there, go to the handbook, go to the TLT chapter. You can print off the form or fill it in online. I think our new version's up there, and it's fillable. If not, you can always load up software like Cami and just fill it in online that way as well. So, actually, I think the latest version that comes with your Microsoft Office Windows package also has a fill-inable option automatically for PDFs. So, you should be able to fill it out and then just send it to me, and you'll be part of the team for this camporee. When you're volunteering, the division does ask that you wear TLT stuff if you got it. Okay, you got a TLT hat, a neckerchief, a t-shirt, or a polo. If you have one, please wear it when volunteering. If not, it's okay. But they would really like you to wear your TLT stuff just to show off that you are TLT. So I think I got everything that was important for you guys. Let's see. I went over conference activities, division activities, the location, what to wear, got to sign up. I think we're good. So if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email or a text, and or ask it during the Q&A this next Sunday, which I think is the 14th or 15th, something like that. All right. Have a good afternoon, everybody. And we're looking forward to meeting with all the TLTs at Camporee. It's going to be a blast. We'll see you there.